Hey, I'm Erica Gray, and I'm the creator of the TP Creative Challenge, where I'm trying to make $1 million in 1 year only using affiliate links of toilet paper. Crazy, I know. At the end of this journey, I'll be donating all the profits of that $1 million to 10 different charities of your guys' choice. Today is day 64 of the challenge. It is March 5th, 2025. On the business front, I've been hitting all the basics. I have been catching up more and more with LinkedIn and YouTube Shorts and almost back to being on track with everything after all the events and things that have been going on in our family and our friends and everything going on around us. And I've also been messaging more influencers, more celebrities, and also trying to think of other strategies I could possibly do to help push this thing even more. I've also reached out to some friends who are business owners and tried to see like where they source their toilet paper from and seeing if they could buy from me. So I'm waiting to hear back from some of those people. I'm also reaching out to Facebook groups, any types of groups that I've been in like at all, and like seeing if maybe that those connections will give back to me in a sense and help support the cause. I've had a lot of people on my Facebook page click the link just to help me see that it works, and it does. Now, if those same people could please purchase, that would be great. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to start messaging people again and again. I have been kind of direct with some people that I messaged where it's just like, hey, I'm doing this challenge, please support the cause. Versus I might need to start doing a little deeper dive in those conversations where I don't just immediately dive in and do just like, hey, how's it been? I've seen your 3 latest posts about such and such. Oh, how are you doing with such and such? And just kind of build that conversation to more connection first before I lay it on them. I think like I know to do that it's a very good marketing strategy, but I think I just been putting it off just because again I'm on like a timeline and so I'm trying not to waste any time. But I may just have to go that route of getting more quality, slow it down in a sense for the actual purchase. But then the hard part is that's just a single person. Another strategy I would debate about is creating a whole separate Facebook group and having it be like TP Creative Team. So that maybe like every post I do, I'll put in there for like people to engage with, to share that same post, and help get the word out and maybe make them feel even more included in a sense. I don't know about that idea. You guys should give me some feedback, help me out again, where I can think about what's more productive moving forward. It excites people versus just like, don't even waste your breath. Another thing I've also been kind of contemplating about is I've had feedback before where they say, oh, just do marketing or just about the challenge, like we don't want anything else. But things that like really take off on social media is what people always say, the cringy dancing videos. And I've said this in the past too, where I have been a dancer in the past, so it is part of me. And even though people say they don't want to see it, I think just to get that like energy and like attention to get people to at least come to my profile and see what we're about, it might be worth it. And I just saw his quote today. I think it was from Alex Hormozy, not word for word, but the point was being that like in order to be successful, you have to embarrass yourself. And I think I'm in the personal growth space where I'm just in the mindset of like, I don't care anymore. I don't care to hold back. If I want to get to where I want to go in life with this challenge, with who I am, like I'm not afraid to take whatever risk it's going to be to get to there. Like I know where I want to be in life and I'm just like not holding back anymore. So if you gave feedback and said you didn't want to see those dancing cringy videos, I am sorry. Just know it's temporarily, maybe, depends on how much people enjoy it. But again, when there's only like one person giving feedback or two people top, and even then they're like conflicting with each other, it's not real productive feedback. A lot of it's just got to be me constantly trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, seeing what sticks at this point. Whatever does stick, really taking that even further. So it's crazy that it's already been like almost 65 days. It's already a six, like 1/6 way through the year, which is crazy to think about. And then when you're at 100 something, a third of the year, and it's like it all went by way too fast. Like I was just looking at a previous post I posted on Instagram during this challenge that I loved, and it was like day 40 something, and I'm like, I feel like that would just happen like 3 or 4 days ago, and then somehow it's been like 20 some days already. So this challenge is going by fast. So I really have to constantly be pivoting. I can't overthink things. If people aren't giving me feedback in time, I'm just constantly gonna have to keep doing different things. And it's hard because I know this space. I know what marketing strategies in general typically work, but also in typical marketing strategies for like typical online businesses, you have to play the long game. But with this challenge, having a timetable and a time limit, I can't necessarily use those marketing strategies that I know for sure will work, but they're going to take too much time. And I need to really find whatever avenue is going to really just launch me and really stick with it and just constantly be at what works with this particular type of business that I'm in. Because there's lots of marketing strategies out there, and every person's business is completely different. And the only way to actually do it is trial and error, learning about your audience, because every audience is different from every single business. So, a lot to think about. On the personal front, my daughter Lucy is doing way better with her ear infections. We just are just making sure we get through those antibiotics to make sure we get the rest of it completely cleared out, that doesn't come back. My oldest is still in the clear from being sick. My son Odin, I don't know why, still cannot get rid of that cough, but his personality overall is really, really good. So I think it's just more just being cautious with him. And then my youngest Grace, one with the broken collarbone, is also doing good on that aspect, but she is starting to get sick now from her siblings. And I mean, it just goes around the house. Last night, my husband did a really, really hard workout with basketball, and he was having some health issues. I'm not going to go in detail last night. So I was up really late and just monitoring that, making sure he was okay, being a good wife. And so laundry got again put off. So a lot of family stuff. I mean, when you're a mom, you just got to be where you need to be, and certain things take priority. I have done 2 loads of laundry today, so we are heading in the right direction. If I can at least get it all washed today, I'm going to hang it all up tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to lock the bathroom door once it's all clean so the kids don't get into it and put baking soda or whatever they find on it again. Another thing for curious for feedback is with doing the makeup and doing this later, I've also been trying on this video to try to create more energy. And like, yes, I may be talking fast, but I'm trying to make it seem more passionate, which I am, but like, so people can feel it. And it's not just like words coming in my mouth. So let me know, do you guys appreciate this energy? Did you like it when it was more calm before? Does it seem like, and whatever, did you even notice? It's just interesting because it's like when I make these videos, it's interesting because like I feel like in this moment right now, I'm talking so fast. But then when I watch it back, I'm like, that wasn't that bad. So it's just very interesting. So I'd love the feedback on that too. What's the energy like for you guys? You appreciate it? Want more energy? But I don't want to be fake either. So it's like that balancing act. It's like every time I pause between these videos, I think for a second and reflect, like, okay, what am I thinking and feeling in this business? What am I thinking and feeling in the personal life? What do I want to say? And I feel like, yeah, at this stage of whoever does a challenge probably will hit the same thing with whatever they do, is like you really have to either one, rely on feedback at this point, like people need to start talking, or you have to just search out and just talk to random people or talk to friends or family, and or you're gonna have to constantly get creative with your strategies and like be pivoting and pivoting and pivoting, which I'm doing right now. So I keep hitting the basics, again, just showing the credibility and being seen and consistent. It's like people are like, whoa, where this girl has been. I'm seeing like day 70 such and such of the post, and then you look at my profile and it's like, oh, she's been all the way since day one. That's crazy. I wonder how far she'll go. And people pick on that. So building that reputation, getting people excited somehow. So that's what I'm trying to get my mindset is like how. And I also debate about too is like this is where I'm doing like right now like the vlog of just talking openly. And I keep debating about doing that on like social media stories of both like Instagram and TikTok. But it's like if certain people watch this too, I don't want to be repetitive, but I also don't know if it's like not the same people are gonna see, which is true on all platforms. So maybe I'll do both. But even then, like as you guys can see with these videos, I have a lot to say. So Instagram and TikTok only give you like 30 seconds. So it's like pause, start, pause, start. It kind of lose the energy after a while. Or I don't know about doing maybe lives and doing like more talking that way each day or once a week. So feedback on that too would also help. Like I always say, there's a certain time where I know it's time to start slowly wrapping it up because the kids are on the other side of that door. So you might hear in the background, I don't know, but usually this mic helps kind of take that out a little bit. So I'm going to go with immediately the gratitude for the day. I think they left. But the gratitude for the day is, of course, I'm so grateful for my husband and his love and support. We have gotten better at talking to each other about each night what we're grateful action-wise of each other. So we're a lot more appreciative of what the other one's doing. I'm grateful for our kids and that they've been more aware of each other and calming down and helping take care of one another and just being as an overall family, we're like a team, and that they're getting to bed a lot sooner than they usually do. They're usually way crazier. I mean, it's hard to tell if it's because they're all kind of getting sick or if it's just like they're getting more mellowed out. I'm also grateful. I think there's anything that's like new where it's like I'm not again being too repetitive. Like obviously the sun's out. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so excited for spring. I'm grateful for personal care. I would be vulnerable, TMI, kind of, is I have like cavities in my mouth. I have huge, disgusting cavities where it's like I need to get teeth removed because I'm not getting root canal. Because who wants to like get it completely drilled out and then have like fake stuff in your mouth? I don't know, it's just weird. And I've had a half root canal. I had it where like they drilled in the hole, but then they're like, oh, come another appointment, we'll fill it up later. And that was just weird. So I just like take the whole thing out. So I'm gonna get like these two back teeth removed eventually, this top one removed eventually, and the one right here eventually. And then my goal is to, yeah, get eventually all the cavities filled. And eventually I want to get, what's it called? Veneers, I think. Whatever those like little like white tooth coverings that make them look like they're actually more clean white. But at the same time, there's also about protecting your teeth. So that'd be like my goal in life. And just having personal care. And just today, I got really intensely deep with brushing my teeth like extra and like flossing extra and like Listerine. I was like trying to think of like every possible thing. I was like, I'm going to get these suckers clean as possible. And the hard part, again, why that's like TMI vulnerable, is on one hand, I grew up with like a mom who's like very scared of the dentist, and like to the point where it's like she has to always go anytime she goes to the dentist, she has to stay up all night, so she's extra tired. She gets the maximum legal possible gasp. My light just died, so we're gonna wrap it up to see how long I can milk it before it dies again. But no quote for today, just because again I'm trying to tackle with this light so the stuff doesn't randomly end being different. I am going to say please subscribe if you have not done so yet. Please comment any more creative ideas that can help the challenge. Comment any questions you may have about personal growth and mindset, affiliate marketing, anything online business. Like I always say, I'm an open book. And I really hope you guys reflect and help add some good into the world because it's pretty crazy, but there is still a lot of light and love to find and be for someone else out there. So I hope you guys are doing amazing. Please comment and engage with me because I love to get to know you guys. Dang it, knew it was going to happen. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will go charge this right now.